Hello friends, let's discuss AAA in this video. So AAA is, as we all know, it's authentication, authorization, and accounting. We will briefly discuss this, what it means by having AAA in our system or in our security policy, and what is the exact definition of these terms, and a few examples to see how we achieve AAA in different systems and some related concepts. Okay, so let's continue the journey. So this is the diagram actually taken from the book itself. So if you see here, we have got identification, authentication, authorization, auditing, and accounting. Generally, we speak AAA, authentication, authorization, and accounting. These are the common terms. But in fact, what happens in background is identification as well. And accounting is basically sometimes used as a combination of both auditing and accounting. So yeah, so let's go one by one. What is identification? Basically, when we say that someone needs access of something, so that someone is subject and the thing which is being accessed is the object, right? So identification is basically a claim that a subject, it may be a user or it may be a service, it actually claims that I am someone, I am this username. So that's called identification. So basically, claiming to be an identity when attempting to access a secured area or any system, that's identification. As a response of this claim, the system does something, does some checks, it poses some question, or it verifies the identity in a database, or it does some biometric authentication, so as to be sure that the claim is genuine or not. And this process is called authentication, right? So authentication is all about proving the identity, that the identity of the claimed subject is proved. So that's authentication. What is authorization? Authorization is the set of activities that user will be allowed to do, or that service will be allowed to execute. So that's authorization. It all happens in sequence. So a user or a service claims an identity, it is verified, and this verification is actually called authentication. As part of the authentication, the user may or may not be authenticated, be successful. So if it is successful, then there will be a set of rights or privileges that will be assigned to the user, and that's the process of authorization. So authorization is actually defining the permission. It's is a set of allow, grant, or allow, deny sort of thing to certain resource and certain objects, or a set of resource and objects, or a part of the building. So all these things are authorization. Now, auditing is a very interesting term, auditing and accounting. So auditing is actually taking notes or record and storing somewhere. That's auditing, right? It's not that there is an auditor who is taking the log and checking the things. That's not auditing. So auditing is basically recording a log of the events and activities related to the system and subject. So it's the act of recording. That's auditing. Now, accounting is basically reviewing those log files. So this is the very subtle difference between auditing and accounting. Like if if you see the system log of any machine on operating system, or the log of a network device, the very famous show log command. whatever we see is the auditing log, like the system or some process is doing some audit, and it is recording with a timestamp that at this time this happened, at this time this happened. So that's the auditing. Accounting is basically reviewing those logs, right? Why we review those logs? So we do the review of logs to check the compliance and violation in order to hold subject accountable for their action. So that's the whole purpose of accounting, right? But when we when we generally use this term AAA, we say authentication, authorization, accounting, and with accounting we use this term accounting. How can I say? Like we view the word accounting from the point of view of an appliance, like Cisco ICE, or the logger in the Linux system. So there things are getting written as part of something happening for the software or operating system, and we say that accounting is happening, but in fact it's auditing, it's the audit trail which is getting generated. And the exact word accounting from a CISSP terminology is the active act of looking into those logs, right? So this type of difference, what we generally do in our IT industry and what is presented as a CISSP text is very important for us to understand. So hopefully you get the difference. So auditing is things which are written, which are logged as part of some event, and accounting is the process of reviewing those logs, right? And with this, let's discuss briefly what is monitoring. So monitoring is basically looking into the audit logs, right? So looking into the audit logs, understanding this, and executing the process of accounting is monitoring. Actually, there's a typo here. When I have written this, let me take a screenshot and explain this. Oops. So okay, somehow it's not happening. So this possible to monitor with auditing is actually a typo. It is basically possible to monitor without auditing. So it's not necessary that things which are getting recorded is necessary for for monitoring. So you can monitor the system. You can monitor the act of identification, authentication, and authorization happening without auditing it. But you can't audit without some sort of monitoring in place. So if you want to audit something, there has to be some monitoring interface you should have to view those logs. So this is one difference which is mentioned in Cybex 9th edition book. Initially, I found this very confusing, but somehow it makes sense. Just a disclaimer that this is wrong here, wrongly mentioned. So it is possible to monitor without auditing. So you can monitor a system without having an active auditing in place, but that is something which will be very tedious to do, very difficult to do, and I don't think it will be practical in modern system. We have to have some place where all the logs are recorded so that we can monitor it. And yes, the second statement is we can't audit without monitoring is something which makes 100% sense. That if we don't have a monitoring system, how will we be able to view the logs itself? So that's the difference I think we should always have in our mind. I haven't seen any specific question on this difference, but this is interesting actually, to know the difference between what's possible and what's not possible in reference to the auditing process. Okay, accounting is basically reviewing the logs, as I said, and I have put a circle non-repudiation here because I feel that the non-repudiation process somehow have all these things in it itself. So when I say that we have to achieve a process or a technique for non-repudiation, so there we need identification, authentication, authorization, some sort of logging as well to go back and check that the non-repudiation was claimed actually, and it should be able to be in a form that we can review it, right? So in book, I haven't seen that it's said that it's sort of related, but to me it looks like, so I have just put a red circle here, that non-reputation is also something which is a part of AAA, or this contains all the AAA techniques. So yeah, so this is all about AAA. I think in this short video, you understand what is identification, authentication, authorization, and auditing and accounting. Just to quickly go through with an example, as I promised. So so let's take this example that this is a user, and this guy need an access of a terminal here. It's a computer system. Now he claims him to be like RS123 username. So this goes here. So this RS123 is basically the identification, right? Now this system actually gets this RS123 and checks if this RS123 is the right username in the database or not. Wait, there was some glitch. Okay. Yep, it's fine now, I think. So it checks, and it will then pose the user with some password or some challenge or something, and this will be like challenge, and there will be a reply. Again, this will be verified that this reply for this username is okay or not. If it is found that, yeah, this is matching, the username and the password or the hash of the password is matched, okay, so this guy is a genuine guy. So this process is called authentication. Now this username RS123 will be assigned some privileges, some roles and responsibilities, right? Maybe he can log in into the operating system, he can go to C drive, but he can't go to the share drive, or he may go to the share drive but can't access a specific folder. So those kind of things are called authorization, right? Now all these things like claiming the identity, authentication and authorization, providing the drive access and other things, these are all recorded somewhere in a log file. Now this log file will have some entry with timestamp, like at this time T1, T2, T3, these things happen. This is called auditing, right? Now this auditing information is presented in an audit console for review. Now, so this whole thing is presented in an auditing console for review. This is called accounting. We generally actually see this only console. That's why we always use term accounting, and we forget, or we don't use term auditing much in the different IT domains, right? So yeah, so this is how, this is a brief explanation, or brief a sketch for the identification, authorization, authentication, authorization, and accounting. Yeah, that's all. I think we will meet into the next video, where we will be discussing the protection mechanism. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you find any comment to improve this video content, just let me know, because this is my first experiment with online tutoring. So there may be n number of improvement scope. So yeah, I will really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching the video.